Hi, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for choosing to watch. If it's your first time watching, welcome. My name is Balisa and thank you so much for watching. So, as you saw in the title, I'm talking about surviving COVID-19, and this video is about how to survive it and also how to help somebody who is going through that, because many of times we're told about the symptoms, the medication, and the precautions, but we never told how to actually deal with the mental when you're facing it. So, yeah, if you really want to know more about that, stay tuned. So, without getting any further, little disclaimer. I am not a health student. I am not in the medical field. So this is just my experience and obviously research. So when you have this information, it does not mean that you must not go to your doctor. It does not mean that it will make you survive. It's just what helped me, and it's what I hope would help you. So yeah, without any waste of data, can we just roll the video? So, this video it's gonna be two parts. I don't know, maybe I like parts. But the first part is about how to survive COVID-19 as somebody who has symptoms, and the second part is about what do you do as somebody who is helping someone who is contacting this situation. And when I say two parts, I don't mean two different videos like last time, but yeah, it's just two parts. So, number one, as somebody who has symptoms or who has tested positive, do not wait until it's late. When you first hear the symptoms kicking in, do not wait until you go test, or do not wait until you get your results, because something that makes the process delay is getting the results. For instance, I took like 14 days for my results to be out, and I know it sucks, but yeah, that was the procedure of where I tested. So do not wait until it's late. The minute you think that you have symptoms, medicate. And in that way, you're helping yourself to fight the virus and to making it not grow any further. Number two, let your faith reign more than your fear. And what I mean by that is, I know when you get to a situation like that, fear does kick in, because, I mean, so many people died because of COVID-19. We all know that. And you get to be like, will I survive? Will I not? But that is normal. But in the same way, let that not rule your life. Let not that be something that you meditate on. Let your faith reign more than having fear. Let your positive mentality reign more than you having fear. And when I say faith, I'm not saying have faith in the wrong way. I'm not saying the Lord will help me. I'm not medicating. This corona thing is a demon. Guys, do your part, let God does his part. Say, Lord, I medicate. I am taking all the measures that I've been given by the authorities, which are my doctors. And I trust and I believe that you will do the rest. And in that way, then you are in the right direction. You are having faith in the right way. So yeah, let your faith reign more than your fear. And number three, I would say pray for the right people. When I say pray for the right people, I mean family, friends. I also mean the hospital side. If you are quarantining the hospital, your nurses, your doctors, pray that may it be God who appoints people to come in your direction. May it be God make who 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 makes things happen for you. In that way, you are praying for people who are going to encourage you in that time, because this type of illness or sickness, you cannot survive it alone. You cannot be that person of who says, I'll do it alone, I am victorious. You need people. Trust me, you do need people. So praying for the right people and being truthful to them, to say it's bad. And when I'm saying it's bad, I do not mean that it won't get better, but opening it up to them makes them more helpful to you. So yeah, pray for the right people. And number three, eat healthy. This I'm not saying, guys, change your diet completely. I'm not saying go green. I'm not saying go all fruits and saying, yeah, we are fighting this, but just a fruit maybe in 2 to 3 days. Spinach, whatever. And I know this might be frustrating because sometimes you lose your senses, like your taste buds do not taste anything. But try to eat healthy because in that way you are boosting your immune system so that you can fight the virus better. And number four, listen to your body. Um, listen to your body. I know, for instance, I was like getting out of that room and doing something, having a walk helps. But in as much as it helps, it helped me. For some people, sleeping all the time makes them feel better. So listen to your body, listen to what it needs at that time. And I know if you're a person who would like to do something when they're sick so that you stay positive, it might be difficult if you're in an environment of a hospital, but maybe walk around the ward, um, to keep yourself busy, stand near the window. I don't know how the wards look like, guys. I quarantined at home, sorry. But my point is, listen to your body and act accordingly. If you need rest, rest. If you need to be doing something, do something, even if it's a slow pace than a normal healthy person, but that does help too. And number five, sleeping formation. There's a sleeping formation when you are having COVID. You do not lay on your back. Laying on your back makes your lung to close up, and as we know, the virus attacks the lungs, and if your lungs close up, it makes you difficult. It makes it difficult for you to breathe. It makes it difficult for you to breathe. So lying on your side and lying on your stomach makes it better. And sleeping, there's I will display a picture of how do you sleep when you're actually really not napping but sleeping. um so yeah. And number five, medication. I won't talk much about medication, because I do not, as I said, I'm not in the health facility. I'm not in the health sector. So take what the doctor says, but have your vitamins. And usually what they do is they treat each and every symptom, you know like fever, cold, um throat, dry throat. So the medication is usually prescribed by that, by the symptoms. They give medication according to all the symptoms of COVID. So yeah. And obviously vitamins, and steaming helps a lot. And some people get to be like, I didn't steam because I don't have um the Vicks or whatever that you use when you steam, or menthol or whatever. But steaming on its own helps, whether you have whatever that you must use when steaming or not. It helps. And for some people, steaming twice helps. For me, I steamed once a day and I felt better. But as I said, listen to your body, and then you will know whether you do need to steam twice or you want to just steam once. So steam, and yeah, how to help someone who is in the situation of contacting the virus. The thing I would say that these obviously are based on my experience and based on what I would have loved people to do while I was in that situation. So number one, don't feed people wrong information, please. It's annoying. It's annoying when you're in that situation. It's very annoying. It and sometimes does not really come from a bad space. It comes from, I don't want the person to get worried and so on. But don't have your negative or your bad opinions, especially in this matter. Don't say, um, these tests are wrong. These tests, they just make them up. You're not helping. Try to be more helpful and don't feed people wrong information. Don't feed people how many people have died. Like, be on the helping side of things and do not just make people to have negative mentality because of your influence. And number two, I would say be there. And I know that you'll be like, but it's a bit, be there. How? Because this person is in isolation. But be there. Might be a phone call. Be there. Might be a WhatsApp text. Um, for instance, I was quarantining at home, as I said. So having my phone helped. I had people who were able to check up on me. And be there also implements to nurses and doctors, those who are in the medical field, a smile to a patient. Because when I was doing research, you would hear the patients who went to hospital to say, even a smile in doctor's face made you to be hopeful of they still live. Simple words, guys, as like, you are going to make it. We still need you. Trust me, they do help. The words that made me to keep on were maybe even those people who were uttering them never thought would make such a difference, but you recall all of that stuff when you're in isolation, and it makes you to wanna leave, makes you to wanna keep on going. So be there for the person. And number three, I think it would sound like number two, but be their assistant. For instance, the sleep information stuff and um, taking medication uh, earlier, and when the symptoms start showing, which they show from 3 days to 6 days after contacting, that's when they normally show. All of that information I got from people, because in that state you're not in the right mind. You're not in the right mind to do everything that you need to do right. So being their assistant makes things easier for them. So yeah, be their assistant in terms of things that you think they are helpful for them in that situation. And I think the last point in this part would be pray for them. I think that's the best love you could ever give in a situation like this, because in as much as we can do each and everything that we think is right, but everything is in God's hands. And if we submit all our worries, if we cast our burdens unto him, he has to act, he has to save us, you know so praying for that person is very helpful. So yeah, I think this is me wrapping up the video. I'll wrap up with the quote from one of the survivors of COVID-19, and she said, if you do not think of yourself, then think of your loved ones. And this is really about you as someone who hasn't contacted COVID and has contacted COVID. Um, think of your loved ones. Because in that way you will know that you wearing your mask and having taking all these precautions is not just only for you, but it's a thought of, if I ever contact COVID-19, I might just spread it to somebody who may not be able to survive. So it's just that thought that encourages you to keep on taking these precautions, because really it's been long. The truth is that it's been long, and we never really thought it would take so much time. So having such codes makes you to think of keeping on doing the right thing. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Till next time, bye.